I need someone to answer something for me. I've been getting, for some reason, a bunch of memes on YouTube recommended to me about this anime character. I assume they're from a gacha game. Their name is Speaky, with like an I at the end. What the fuck is that about? Here you go. I did Final Fantasy II on the NES, or Famicom, perhaps. Single Max, he probably knows. He probably does. Mythril stuff. This is pretty expensive, so I'll wait. Beat FF2 last year, January. It was fun. Yeah, seems like the general opinion on Final Fantasy II is either this game sucks, you have to grind too much, or this game is cool, it's very unique. I will probably end up somewhere in the middle if I had to guess. Yeah, Speaky. I don't know if it's from a gacha game, I don't know if they're actually a nun. Did I mention the nun thing? But those two things I'm just assuming. Alright, no, Naomi is the shield person. That's generally my same thought. Anyway, Final Fantasy II related, last time we got the Mythril, and now I'm here to do something with it. I kind of forget. I think I'm supposed to go talk to Princess Hilda, or whatever her name is. Warship. How did I give the... I actually gave the Mythril away. It's a key item that is removed from your inventory. It's crazy. Okay, warship. Bofsk. Okay, so that's where I'm supposed to go, I assume. Let me bring up my map that I have. I really do love this game's globe map, but since it's not labeled and it's slow as fuck, I have a real map. Oh yeah, I also, I have it on good authority, and I will be vague about that I should teach Cure to everyone, so I will do that real quick. I did buy the Mythril Shield. I don't have that much money, so I'll hold off on buying a Mythril Sword. And I assume the game will give me a free one eventually, although knowing this game, it might be after it's already relevant. Cure... Naomi... and Asp. What do we even have for magic? I taught Bosch, Life, Blink, Heal. I did some magic grinding, not a ton, because I don't want to spend my entire days doing it, and I taught Asp Fire, so he has the magic trinity. Min is basically mint. Min is closer to mint than a Minwu, so yes. Anyway, I'm supposed to go to Bosk. Bafsk? This map is different than what I assume the actual names of the places are. Alright, I'll go to Bafsk. Here we go. While I was doing some grinding, I was trying to flee from battles. It seems like fleeing is extremely irritating in this game. Even if it's like a shitty level 1 enemy, I was like never able to flee from like anything ever. I assume that's well known about this game. Or I'm just exceedingly unlucky. I really don't know which. I have also heard that, okay, is there two kinds of osmoses in this game? There's osmos that just, that actually is like the current Final Fantasy osmos where it drains MP and gives it to you. And then there's like anti, which just saps away MP and it goes nowhere. Is that correct? I was trying to, like, actually Google this shit, but I wasn't getting... This game is not incredibly well documented. Or I'm just really bad at looking things up. I am doing the NES version. Osmos versus Rasp. Oh, Rasp, you say? Anti is like Demi for MP. And I also know that there's a bug associated with it in the NES version. Oh, fancy that. That if you try to use it on an enemy with more than 256 MP, then it does nothing. This is Palom. Okay, so we'll keep going up. But Osmos does not have that problem. This is all based on like a very, very limited Googling. Because I don't want to like totally spoil myself on everything in this game. I was just, you know, when I'm going through this weird fan translation and I come across a spell name that I don't even know, I'm going to look it up and then I have to go to the Final Fantasy wiki, which may or may not have the information that I'm looking for, or may or may not have the actual correct, quote-unquote correct translation. It's like a whole thing. I don't know. That's all that I'm really going off of, is that I'm assuming that the anti-spell I came across is just the MP, like, just MP depletion, not MP drain. Protect is bugged in this game. I think... Yeah, I think somebody told me that, Protect and Shell aren't really worth worrying about. Not necessarily that they're bad, but that it's probably best not to worry about them right in an initial playthrough because of how spell levels in this game work. Especially Shell, where it's like you have to level up Shell so that it... Because, like, by default, Shell only protects against one element and you have to level it up to protect it against multiple elements. Is that correct? Oh, right, yeah, Protect only protects the caster, that's right. Also, hello, Argentina. Asp is this channel's sleeper agent word. Could be word. There could be a lot worse words to be sleeper agent words. We have to be real here. Shell is blink for magic. You're thinking of something else. Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. Finder Nasir Gabelli purposely programmed Ultima incorrectly because he disagreed with the story. It made it so his code could not be changed. I have heard of that story. Was it actually Nasir? Because that doesn't seem like... I mean, I know nothing about him, but it's like... That seems weird. Or... I don't know. I'll be parasocial about Nasir Gabelli. Fuck it. I'll be that guy. Played every version of 2 and this game never became good. Even Pixel Remaster's poorly designed. At least Pixel Remaster finally showed the... What is it called? Magic interference? Magic penalty? It's something like that. At least they finally showed that statistic. Anti is indeed sap/phase and only damages MP. Okay. And again, I do know that there's a bug with it in this game that if you have more than 256 MP, you will die. You will... It just doesn't do anything. The only thing about this game that I kind of don't like is that the encounter rate is extremely high and running away is very difficult. Well, the enemies have no problem doing it, apparently. Sakaguchi didn't say who it was, but there was more programmers on the team that weren't him. One of whom left after 2, so maybe he was that guy. Outside a rare drop, you won't get Osmos till late game anyway. Okay. You wanna know how running away works? Sure. I assume it's not like... Is it based on agility? Agility is one of those mystery stats that people don't seem to be 100% confident on how it actually functions. Let's just speed up through that. I like the animations, but it does make things take a bit long. Exit. Run chance is based on evade percent. Uh-oh. So, well, Mayumi's evade is pretty good. Maybe I could just try running with her, see what happens. Trap. Okay, yeah, just immediately all four are trapped. Yep. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what was happening when I was trying to run away off screen. I just failed repeatedly. More agility is more better. What more does one need to know? I have come across a couple of the pick-a-door parts, because there's a couple of them in the Mythril cave, but I think in one of them I guessed the correct door first try, and the other one, the doors didn't give me encounters when I guessed wrong. So I'm sure I either got extremely lucky, or the initial pick-a-door segments aren't extremely punishing. Is this it? I think this is it. I think this is Poft, or... Wait, no, I'm going to Bafsk. Not Poft, or whatever. Some people do double shields early game for running. I can see the appeal. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I like that... I don't know why, but I like that they make encounters with 7 to 8 enemies, and those enemies can only physically attack. And they don't have ranged attack, so the guys in the back just straight up can't do anything. I don't know why, but that tickles my funny bone. What does agility do if it doesn't help you run away? I'm not gonna pretend to know. I just know agility, it's not like the god stat of this game, but I have heard that it is an extremely important stat to get, and in Seer's Final Fantasy II video, he says that he's gone entire playthroughs without some of his characters ever getting a point in it. But it does seem like a very snowbally stat. Like, once you start getting it, it's hard to stop getting it. Is turn order actually... I mean, I have noticed that Naomi goes first a lot, so I guess that would make sense if turn order isn't random anymore. It did 0 damage but poisoned me anyway, alright. Well, Naomi, you're not getting any stats this time. Agility doesn't seem that important, it's evasion that you want. Well, they seem to be related to each other. Agility seems to help your evasion in some way. Is Asp tan, or does he have jaundice? Imagine being Goblin number 3 getting body blocked by Goblin number 1. Is there any major character development in the game's cast or of the streamer? Not really. Is this Bafsk? I think so. Oh my god. Your town is being guarded by a bird with... Never mind. You have a chance of 1 out of 256 getting agility every battle, and you have 1 extra chance every 4% evade. That's... If that's true, that's very interesting. We're never gonna find out what agility does. I'd blame Ness here, but I'm pretty sure Kawazu had something to do with it. Okay, remember I came to this town a while ago, and there was a guy... Like one... I think it was that dude. He was like the only guy that actually talked to me. Maybe not. Oh no, maybe yes. Get there through the sewers. Okay. Like, he just vanished. Oh, he's... Okay, he was blocking the way to the sewers. Okay, I understand. was raised by beavers, right? Maybe it's because he ate too much wood. Agility determines how agile you are. Hope this helps. That is, that does clear some things up, yes. I'm acknowledging your comment to know that chat did not hide it. Okay. Oh wait, okay, I see. Now Samus got infused with Chozo genes. Guy's the same way with the beavers. I think Guy got I think he made out like a bandit there. Samus kind of got the short end of the stick. Why does Minwu start out Vietnamese? This is what you would look like if you were Minwu and Vietnamese. Nice going, Naomi. Alright, glad to know none of us can hit each other. Yep, just a bunch of people with their eyes closed, just swinging sticks around. Just like my real-life D&D campaigns. The bomb sprite upsets me. Yeah, it's very large eyes. Very large just general features compared to most enemies up to this point. Beaver genes. Guy is 50% ass and 50% beaver and somehow ended up looking like some guy. P-Vasp. Beaver genes. I hate Minwu's menu sprite. Why can't I see his face? He's very suspicious. Swimming in the suspiciously white liquid. Longsword. Pretty sure I already have that. If only dual wielding worked in this version. It's long, but long what? Guys, a bunch of ass and beavers in a trench coat. Yeah, it's got ass for the arms and legs, and then like 3 beavers stacked on top of each other for the torso and head. And the head, the top beaver's wearing like one of the, you know, the masks that Spy wears in TF2? It's like that. The goon sewer, don't say that. It says long, but long. Oh, I just read that. Dual then kind of works as long as you weapon evade bonuses and weapon EXP. The bombs have undergone Shrekification. Did I read that too? My brain's once again fried as usual. The goon sewer is called something awful. Oh shit. Bars? What if the suspiciously white liquid is a mint coffee? No relation. How are you doing? I'm okay. I'm going to work in about... What time is it? About 3 hours? A little less than 3 hours. So I'm doing this, and hopefully I can get through a dungeon. Get through a dungeon shorter than, like, 3 hours. Like, kind of like last time. I hope I can make some kind of progress. Yeah, 2 actually does give some... I don't know if it's a lore, but some kind of info on Mythril, which is neat. I mean, Mythril is just like a Lord of the Rings thing, right? But still, it's cool. How far into the game are you? I got Mythril, and now I am on the way to I'm going through the sewers to figure out how to destroy the warship, I think. Yeah, you can tell I'm still really early because I still have Mint in the... Or, I mean, Minwoo, whatever, in the party. Fire 5 rod breaking seems like they can do a lot. They sure can. It's a very useful tool to have. Backlog Buster used that strategy a lot in his videos. Which I'm not, like... Obviously, I'm not in a... what is the word? Like, bemoan him for that. I think that's very legitimate strategy. It's unfortunate that some of the non-combat jobs just kind of have to fall under the umbrella of buy a bunch of rods and just spam them until they can actually get a good ability like the Time Mage. Got all these potions, can't actually use them because I'm not good at getting hit. Mace Windu. Mintwoo. Did you be able to increase your tallness so you can see 9-foot tall Naomi? Yeah, suspiciously head going off of the top of the screen while streaming VTuber Naomi. I assume these bombs are weak to fire because they're taking a lot of damage from a Fire 3. Oh yeah, his Backlog Buster's Red Mage video as well. Because I'm so like... I'm so not used to using them personally that when I watched that video, when I started watching the video, I was like, oh my god, how is he gonna do this? Because Red Mage sucks ass, and oh yeah, rod breaking, that makes sense. And that's why Red Mage can't be in a worst party run, is because rod breaking is too good. The rod breaking spells look so cool. Well, they are just Faraga, Blizzaga, Thundaga. But I also would say that the spell animations in 5 are generally pretty good. If I ever completely run out of ideas for 5 videos, then you can bet your ass I'm going to make a ranking spell animations video. Eroga is going to be F tier, and Fyra is going to be S tier. I have played Bravely Default 1. I like the gameplay, the story sucks, so I didn't play Bravely 2nd or Bravely Default 2. Or the Bravely Default Remaster. Remake? Is it a remaster? I don't know. I didn't play the remaster. Beaver Snake hybrids are adept at casting magic. I like this channel because you talk about old FF gameplay. With gameplay, I mean the actual numbers and mechanics. I doubt I'll ever get into the nitty-gritty algorithm details, because I would probably just link the GameFAQs. The GameFAQs, well, FAQ about 5's stuff like that. You know, the algorithms, the AI, enemy AI patterns and stuff like that. But... well, yeah. It is, I do like going in-depth on things. It's like, I'm not quite a Matthew Matosis type where he actually knows the shit he's talking about to a really deep level, but I also am not one to just go onto the Final Fantasy wiki and just read verbatim whatever I see. There's a good in-between, I think. I only played Bravely Default 2 is pretty good. Oh, I'm glad that... I mean, people do seem to like 2nd and Default 2 better than the first game. But man, that game's story sucks. It starts off so good, and then it just becomes less good. I like this channel because you pass the smell test. I'm glad to hear that, because every time I mention that I'm a Smash player to Naomi, she says, Derek, you need to take more showers. What was in that chest? I think the longbow, so not something I'm going to use. Ouch, that's the first damage I've taken in a while. Another long something. No one can play with 2 as equipment weight. I think it makes sense. Like the idea of equipment making you less good at spellcasting The issue isn't that. The issue is that the game never told you the numbers until Pixel Remaster. So you put all your heavy armor on your mage, and you would have no idea why shit isn't working at all. The game is not explaining to you at all what's actually happening there, so people just assume that magic is busted in this game in a bad way. And I mean, it is, like, in some aspects, but yeah, the fact that the game basically goes out of its way to not explain anything of how anything works has very negatively impacted this game's perception. You should take more showers. I do take a lot of showers. I never played Bravely anything. Should I still play one? Usually when some people do come into my chat and ask that, and I say that, like, playing it is worth it if you know that the story is eventually going to shit itself. Yeah, so many potions. As long as you go in with the knowledge that it's going to become really bad eventually, then I think the gameplay can be worth it. And at least you can be kind of, like, anticipating, like, oh boy, I wonder if this is the part where the story is going to be shitty. You should try 1 if you like 5. You mean, like, Final Fantasy 1? Because I did play that game, and I did beat it. I beat it a few, like, 2 streams ago, I think? Not counting the Naomi streams, anyway. Oops. Oh, okay, you're saying Bravely Default 1 for that other guy, okay. Cowardly Default. I'm not in for the Bravely streams because I'm more of a solo Derek enjoyer. Or Derek plus Naumers. I had an idea. You know, there's a guy, I assume at least one of you guys out there knows. There's a guy who has a series called The Worst MMO, and I listen to his videos when I'm on third shift at work because it's just good background noise. And obviously, if you know Seer, which if you're here, you probably do. Seer has his, like, Finding the Best ARPG series, and I was thinking, I don't think I'll actually do this, because this is a really, really big time and effort investment, but I was thinking, like, what if I did one of those, but for RPGs with the job systems? Stuff like Final Fantasy 3, 5, Stranger of Paradise, what else? Like the tactics games. I mean, you know, Bravely Default stuff. But again, this is like, yeah, Josh Hayes, I think that's it. That sounds right. Again, this is not something that I would do. If I ever did it, it would not be anytime soon. This is like a few years off. But I was like, that might be interesting to expand my job-based game horizons. Is there any point in leveling up Exit? The more you use it, the more accurate it gets. Exit, I think, is one of the better instant kill spells, as far as I understand. It's not the best. I think Toad is the best, but it's like upper half, I think. Weirdly enough, the death spell seems to be considered the worst, which is funny. Remember my boyfriend introducing me to that series with the Realm of the Mad God video, which is full of misinformation and bad faith assumptions. The Josh Hayes video? I actually didn't know he did a video on Realm of the Mad God, if that's what you mean. I don't know if I've watched every single video in that series. I probably haven't, but, I don't know. Warp is the best one. Dragon Quest 3, 7, and 9. Yeah, there's... I mean, I was planning on making a YouTube post, being like, name your... or post as many... not Final Fantasies, video games with job systems as you can. And I was just gonna, like, write it all on a big list for if I ever do decide to, do that. I think it might be interesting. Crystal Project, yeah, I started playing Crystal Project and then didn't get very far. Crystal Project, I mean, all these games I would probably play off-stream also, because I don't know. Not really for any particular reason. I guess I'd just be afraid. I don't want to be afraid of not making progress or playing, like, suboptimally. Okay. You spoony guys. Cool reference. Oh, he's moving. I'm not even doing that. Alright, that was fast. Crystal Project, you gotta turn all the modifiers up by 4 times to make it relatively normal. And even then, it shows the limitation of being a literal one-person game. Yeah, I would never shit-talk Crystal Project, because even though it was... it is a game that seems to be mostly... like, free assets. It was made by a guy and is very competent, so I'm not gonna be, like, really mad about it. A reference from a game that didn't exist before, too, yeah. Play Minecraft and become a villager, and they have a job system. If there's a mod for it, if there's a mod for Minecraft that lets you be a villager and you can change your job, that seems like a good, like, April Fool's joke kind of video. Like how Seer may one day make the Minecraft Dungeons video. Or maybe he won't, I don't know. I think him not making the video would actually be funnier. Crystal Project makes you want a Pokemon game with a jump. Well, it took until Breath of the Wild for Zelda to get a skill like that, so... not impossible. Pass. I don't even know why I want that. It's just a warp out. Wow, warp straight to the town. That's weirdly generous for this game. The Origin mod account? I don't know. If Seer ever finishes Final Fantasy V. Seer usually does April Fool's videos, right? Or it's like 50-50, because I think last year's... 1 or 2 years ago was his, Link the Faces of Evil video. That would be pretty funny if he put out a April Fool's video that was like, oh, can you beat Final Fantasy V with your eyes closed? And the video is like 5 minutes long because he can't make it out of the starting town or whatever. Scarlet and Violet have a jump. Oh yeah, it's like if you if you're on the, what's it called? The weird bicycle Pokemon. I really like Crystal Project's overworld exploration and Metroidvania elements. Shame the combat is ass. The most memorable part about those streams to me was that I had to be guided on how to get to the last crystal before the, like, intro area would be over. And the place that I navigated to had, like, you could see into the background. It was, like, just a black void background, because I don't know if they intended for you to go back there or not. Man, my throat's fucking me up today. Anyway. We've done the Final Fantasy V Egg Chop glitch. I have not. I only know... I mean, I know about Egg Chop, but I don't actually know, like, any glitch associated with it. Warship is headed towards Poft. Okay, so I guess we're going there next. Convinced Seer's doing something like Bart's only freelancer, no equipment, no items, level 1. I'm pretty sure that's literally impossible. Because unarmed is like, I mean, I don't know if in your case, unarmed includes no equipment includes no weapons, but unarmed is so bad. Like it's very easy to just be doing 0 damage with it. You need to like only bank on crits. But if you're doing level 1 on top of that, then yeah, the game is just literally impossible. Only glitch is that the Eggman doesn't actually show up. I don't think that's a glitch. Like, he has a sprite, but it's unused. Like, if you go to the Egg Chop or Magic Lamp or whatever page on the Final Fantasy Wiki, then he does have a sprite, but I'm pretty sure it's not a bug that it doesn't show up. It just is a text-only joke. Jump, jump, slide, slide. This is your daily reminder that Mega Man 8 sucks ass. I do, but yeah, the egg chop thing is just funny. I did it for the first time when I did the achievement video, because there is obviously an achievement associated with it. I don't think the egg guy shows up in GBA, but I've never done I almost called it a glitch. I've never done it in GBA, so I don't know for sure. Final Fantasy V, to unlock a job, you can pass a real-life interview for a job, and then no-show. I love Mega Man 8 jank and all. There's really not a thing that I do like about Mega Man 8. I don't like the weapons, I don't like the... I mean, the visuals are, like, objectively good, but I like 8-bit Mega Man more. I know people, when Mega Man 9 and 10 were coming out, is like, oh, why can't we have, like, good graphics Mega Man? But fuck that. I love 8-bit Mega Man. The voice acting sucks, but I know people like it. Like, the voice acting sucks in a good way. Like, it sucks square bracket affectionate. You probably like Command Mission. I have never played... Wait, that's the RP... That's the Mega Man X RPG, right? The one where X has that sick-ass laser scarf. Is this Poft? I think down here is Poft. I judge anyone who likes 7 more than 8. Mega Man's 8 when you don't got someone in your ear telling you how bad it is. I would disagree, because I came to the conclusion that Mega Man 8 sucks purely on my own. When I was a kid, my parents bought me the Mega Man Legacy Collection, or not Legacy, what was just the GameCube game that had Mega Man's 1 through 8 and also the 2 arcade games. And I beat 1 through 7, I like enjoyed them, but I really just did not like 8 at all. I didn't like how weird Mega Man's running animation was. I didn't like oops. I didn't like the music that much. The voice acting was jank as hell. I don't know, it just wasn't I did not have a fun time. Still buy... Oh, you buy different Mythril things, okay. I'll buy a Mythril sword, fuck it. I don't know if it's actually worth it, but 7 damage up is... or 7 attack up is pretty decent. I assume Command Mission is not a job system game, so I probably wouldn't play it for a video, but encounters in Command Mission really dull. The only thing I know about Command Mission is that Some Call Me Johnny review about it, and even then I haven't watched that video in a while. Fuck is everybody? Did everyone die? Sell some of these potions and antidotes. Wow, antidotes sell for 100, that's crazy. Okay, that's probably good. That implies you'll start making 12 videos eventually. Well, I don't know, what people would consider a job game, like a job system game, is kind of arbitrary, because usually people interpret that as, like, you can change your job whenever, but, like, 12 does have a job system. You just can't change your job. Well, you can, but the game doesn't expect you to change your job. Okay, well, I'm in Poft and nobody is here. Oh, I guess the warship came and killed everybody. I wasn't lying. Wait, I'm not in Poft? What? Wait, I'm not in Poft. Where the fuck am I? Does 1 count as a job system game? I don't know. Does Symphonia S&T Tech count as jobs? I'm going to say no. They don't change your play style dramatically enough to count, I think. The last 2 Yakuzas. Okay, maybe I've gotten in over my head here. Mega Man Classic is a job system. Pow Pow Hammer. I'm more of a fan of Paraball, personally. Gene is type T only. Does 13 count as a job game? I don't really know. Okay, I'm not sure where to go. I'm not sure what to do now. Yeah, Colette probably does have the best item stealing animation / move in game history. I'm gonna disqualify hero shooters. Give me 1 second. What was I doing again? Pass. Right, I gotta pass. Visit the pub. Okay, got it. Colette's job is kidnap a victim. Crescent Tower. You ever play Yakuza? Probably not. Those games seem way too long for me. I think I learned this already. Sun Flame. Okay. I'm down for this because it means Super has to play FF11. I'm not playing the MMOs. 11 and 14 can burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. I do not wish 13-2 on anyone. Only ogre hole I know about is Shrek. Okay. I wish I hadn't read that out loud, actually.
At times I actually understand and hear what you're saying. It's just
okay. Well, I have the Sun Flame. Now. Am I going back to, Okay, I'm going back to the starting town, I guess. That makes sense. Tries hard not to shit on after years again. What power would Mega Man get if he murdered you in cold blood? I have to actually think about this for a second. Not that long. A playthrough's only a couple hours per game if you ignore most of the side content. But don't people, like... Isn't the side content, like, the game? Don't people mostly care about Yakuza for the side content? That's, like, the only thing that people talk about when I see people talk about Yakuza is the weird side games that people get into. Side missions and shit. 13-2 is the best song in the series, Crazy Chocobo. That is a funny joke. The crazy chocobo, red chocobo thing. The only thing I do know about 13.2 aside from the song. I don't know if it's the main battle theme, but the song Paradigm Shift is way better than it has any right to be. Hey, it finally worked! Still thinking about the Mega Man question. Scoliosis? Can a robot get scoliosis? What would that look like? They made autistic Barbie. Can they make robot scoliosis? Would they want to? That seems kind of cruel. Still waiting on Spoonie's 13.2 video. He'll be back eventually, I believe. I believe in Spoonie. I'd personally go for that Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise spin-off before the main Yakuza. Ivermectin eating Axel. They gave a robot anxiety. Anything's possible. It's true. Kiryu doing Hokuchu no Ken. Is that Fist of the North Star City of the Wolves thing anything yet? I saw that they did it like an AI trailer, which was funny because people already don't like SNK. Look, all you motherfuckers that dislike SNK because of the AI trailer and like, oh, City of the Wolves sucks. Like, I was there first, motherfucker. I've been hating SNK since day one. Get on my level. Mega Man is kind of a cruel universe in general. Why do half the Robot Masters need to have consciousness? I mean, if you just look at the X and Zero series, the universe, and I guess Legends too, the universe has had so many apocalypses. It's very it's very sad for the people that live there. Who's mind a Season 2 character? Well, I hope he doesn't look like shit. A hard ask from SNK, unfortunately, but hey, we can hope, right? Don't say Omega Rugal's name in a mirror 3 times, you'll get what you deserve. I don't know, Mint, what would Mega Man get if he defeated you? That's what I should be asking. Or wait, was it Witch? Sorry. Who asked me about the, who asked about the Mega Man thing? That was Witch, my bad. Gamer Dimension, all that. They're playing College Dead. This way. Get equipped with the Genocide Cutter. Badass. Depression. This is all too real. I like old SNK games. After 2000, not so much. Now I've got your power. Oof. Mega Man X did do a Hadouken. He did a Hadouken and Shoryuken, and then for some reason they stopped the reference moves after that. I would have loved to see him do Tatsumaki. Or any other Street Fighter move, really. I want to see Zero doing lightning legs. Chun-Li kick, yeah. The Chun-Li kick or like, Cammy's spiral arrow. Mega Man just going Tiger. The stupid Guile kick, you'd be like the upside down one. Zero has Tatsu in 8. Oh. Alright then, I'm glad they kept the tradition alive then. It took them 6 more games to get back on that, but... I love getting an encounter one step away from a town. You have enough HP to make enemies flee. Yeah, the enemies do inconsistently flee, but the enemies kind of have been inconsistently fleeing ever since I started the game. Does give Zero Dawson stretchy punch. That would be extremely off-putting. Magma Dragoon has all three. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's X4, right? I think it's X4. I played that game twice. You'd think I'd remember that. Isn't it fun how you're still smashing hornets? Yeah, that's... This game's difficulty curve is really weird, because right now it's super easy, but then the bosses just come out of nowhere and fuck you up. And it's like the game is such a... Like, it lures you into a false sense of security, because you don't expect anything. You don't expect, like, oh, this has been bees and snakes and shit, I'll be fine. And then they pull out the soldiers. Magma Dragoon is X4, he also has the Akuma teleport. Smashing Hornet is a great band name. Why are restorative items so expensive in PS1? Are they like that in NES? Yes. Items are very expensive in this game. They cut prices down significantly in the GBA ports. Like a Phoenix Down I think is 5,000 in this game, in this version, but they're like 500 in GBA. Do you think the two silhouettes in the canoe sprite ever share an intimate moment? What are the other two doing? I don't think they would, just because I think it'd be kind of awkward. Did you feel bad when you refused a member in Tactics Advance? Tactics A2, no. I haven't played Tactics Advance, but A2, no, because for a very long time in my streamed playthrough of that game, I would hire people, steal their shit, and then fire them. Oops. Why does Maria wear Santa boots? Comfortable. Dawn of Souls babyfies this game. I think it kind of needs a little bit of babyfication, if I'm being honest. This game is extremely player unfriendly from what I understand. It's still fun so far, but... Oh wait, I think I actually am supposed to be here. Ugh, I'm not even supposed to be here. It's two guys kissing when they're on the canoe, the other three are awkwardly watching. Crossover... Let me just beat you guys up, I don't need to cast spells. Crossover in Mega Man I don't hear people talk about is the Ghost and Goblin Shade Man 1 and 7. Yeah, the music Easter egg is pretty cool. The canoe is the Final Fantasy heated rivalry. Speaking of Maria's clothing, the concept art is funny. She needs a blanket. Alright, I heard that Minwoo leaves, so I'm going to take your stuff. Thanks for the ether. Father has deteriorated. What, is he just dust now? Min leaves. Okay. Nothing to learn. Alright. Okay. On Minwoo, he'd be stoned to death. Father has been reduced to sand. He turned into a sticky note. Min has returned to Garden Grove. He's returned to Olive Garden. capital A at Kashuan. If you find the Egil torch, okay. Okay. Kashuan. So I have to go to Kashuan. Got it. Frisk got his ass. You think you can make tea out of min leaves? It took me a second to realize why that's funny. Father has returned to playing Genshin Impact. The game is literally, you need this for this and this for this to use this. One felt like that sometimes too. Not the whole game, but there were definitely, it definitely had its moments. Like I keep mentioning the it wasn't the Marsh Cave, the Earth Cave thing where you beat the vampire, get the ruby, leave, give the ruby to a giant, and then get a rod, so you just go immediately have to go back through Earth Cave again. It was a little silly. Oh, I'm back down to 3 party members. Honestly, I'm glad. How goes FF2? I wish I was fighting new enemies and I wasn't just walking past the same path the whole time, fighting the same, like, 4 enemies, but, you know, it's fun. It's still fun, though. Oh, I'm at Fire 3, nice. Guy's original concept is some fat guy with no belly armor, no pants. The crunch, crunch, crunch part of the game. Furian's the only one of the main 3 that got decent concept art. Oh yeah, I need to bring up my map. Where the fuck is Kashuan? Kashuan Keep, I assume. Are you winning? I don't know yet. I haven't, like, been in danger of losing, basically, at all this whole playthrough so far. That will change, I am aware, but yeah, for right now, the things are a little... stale. I love cashew. Gout eater. Yeah, I'm still very early on. I probably could make this go faster if I used the airship and the boat. Like, just pay for the services, but I don't know. I guess I really am just kind of doing this to myself. Furian's the first of a long line of Final Fantasy men who look like they have a maid dress in their closet. Amano really does like drawing effeminate men. It's true. To be clear, this is a good thing. It's hopeless, yeah. Yowie. Furian should put one on. That was one of his DLC costumes in Dissidia, actually. Oh, damn, that sucks. The warship really fucked things up, apparently. I mean, I don't see it, I just kind of have to talk to people to get the idea that something happened, but, you know, they tried. Too popped. Yeah, fuck it. Is it like a cutscene? Nope, it's a battle. The guy stole my money and then turned into 3 hornets. I'm pissed. And he ambushed me. I was so surprised by this. Hi there, we're new to town. My daughter is dead. WTF, who starts a conversation like that? Recently, someone I know was on an Amano art showcase in Brazil. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, no boat music. We don't get a jolly boat theme because the game's depressing. Hate when that happens. Okay, I'm at Poft now, so just go... I'm pretty sure I found the Sun Flame when I was just randomly exploring the overworld. And I just couldn't do anything with it. But now I can. They thought they were slick when copy and pasting the fighter sprite, making us think that was Furion. Yeah, you pretty much just have to go off of the cover art of the game to know what Furion's supposed to look like. New tier list, FF6 party members based on how good they cuddle. Mog number 1, Mog S tier. I think Terra would be pretty down there. Why is every single Final Fantasy woman blonde in the art? Because Amano likes blondes. Maru, on the other hand, doesn't know when playtime ends. Speaking of Seven's concept art, what is that weird little pet dragon he has? Umaru's a little spoon. Terra would give the worst and most robotic cuddles. Go-Go in F tier. Vivi has the most cuddles. Sabin would be okay. Sabin? Whatever. I like Maria's Santa boots, to be honest. I didn't actually look at her sprite close enough to really identify them, but yeah, those definitely are just straight up Santa boots. Cashflying Keep is in the middle. Yeah, it's in the middle of that big... Whoa. General Leo, I believe I understand what you're saying about body warmth. I just snuggle with Tidus's dad. Well, yeah, I'm sure he would, but whether he would reciprocate is another thing. I feel like Edgar would be surprisingly high on the list. How about Kefka? I think Kefka would turn you to ash and then cuddle with that. Tidus's dad of the faith. I had the intrusive thought of... Never mind, I'm not going to read that, actually. Oops. I want to get rid of that. I don't even know what it is, but I don't want to get rid of it. Train Ghost NPC. SSS tier. Esper Terra burn you like plasma? Assume yes, until someone else can prove otherwise for you. Kefka depended if you get sprite art or sprite Kefka or art Kefka. So yeah, we're talking about 6 and not 2. No one wants to cuddle with Minwoo. Everyone in 2 is too depressed to cuddle. We're in the tier list with the mom tree from Secret of Mana Place. I'm gonna regret googling this, aren't I? Secret of Mana mom tree. The tree of... Oh, okay. High. Probably above Mog. I'd like to hug the Secret of Mana dragon. I'd hug her dragon, if you know what I mean. Word of Balance, Celis would be F tier. Word of Ruin, Celis would be B tier. Supra is a tree hugger. Want to cuddle with the blue cat person from one of the 3D Final Fantasies? Blue cat person? Anyone? Would you hug Asp or Badman? Oh. I heard the green giant. I don't think anybody else can hear that, but I can. Thank you for the Ko-Fi thing. Kamari, oh yeah. He is blue, isn't he? I was thinking Red 13, but I didn't want to say it out loud, because like, no, it's in the fucking name. The cat that changes your name, the blue cat. If other games count, Krill would be A tier. Yeah, she needs a hug, I think. Ferris would be an assertive cuddler. Naming Way gives excellent cuddles. What is his name when he's depressed? He's like Sadding Way or some shit. I'm supposed to be playing 13 right now. Guess I'll watch you play the other worst Final Fantasy. I gotta be honest, I didn't finish 13. I got like 10 hours in, I think. This game is much more fun than Final Fantasy 13, I can say that for sure. At least for me personally. For other people, you know, whatever. Krill copes pretty well, all things considered. She really does. Naming way makes sad whistle noises when sad. Someone wants to cuddle with Berserker outfit Elena. Yeah, I bet they do. Ass would be an S-tier cuddler. I've been poisoned enough, thank you. Krill and Rydia in the way more adjusted than they should be club. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Alright. Oh my god. Freaking enemies in here. It's the same shit! Oh wait, whatever. I think these things are resistant to fire, or maybe not. Alright, never mind. This is the worst part of the game, then I guess I should... Am I even supposed to... Well, I don't know. I'll figure out if I'm supposed to be here or not. Okay, the sun... This is the sun flame. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here or not. Guess not. This is the wrong way. Damn, I knew I should have been listening to people. Rip Ko-Fi alert. At least I heard it. Oh shit. Me hearing it is the most important part, so I can actually thank people correctly. 2 or 4 armed Gilgamesh. Need to meet with Joseph, okay. Or Yosef, I don't know. I guess they don't resist that, it's just that the multi-targeted black magic, or attacking spells are extremely weak. At least in 5's case, we get to see Bart's having parents. Some aren't as lucky. Okay, where am I actually going then? Go to the king, learn about the sunfire, tell you about the goddess's bill. Oh wait. I'm supposed to talk to the king? God damn it. I figured I God damn it. Oh, sick. I actually bled. Zombie. Kelgar wrestles with a twink once and dies, a true grinder failure. The king is deteriorating. Barth's mom dies after 2 lines. Torgen isn't much better. Or flee from Chrono Trigger. Now, I was surprised I could run too. Bart's is at least a twunk. I don't know about that. I don't know if I go that far. Or the deteriorating king place in the cuddle tier list. I'd say D because, like, he was probably a nice guy, but I don't want whatever he has. Oh, that looked weird. Bart's is at best an otter. That's a... okay. Why not? The king is so healthy. He's so healthy, he's deteriorating. Cuddle the deteriorating king and he turns to dust. My man is not physically stable. Look. What? Oh, I don't have enough MP for it. That's why it's doing that. Okay. Bird Asp ranking a smash or pass tier list. Well, you guys better start making that art, because right now it's a pass. Sorry to say. I don't know why Amano drew butts like that. Fucking come on, let me run away from this shitty goblins, my god. Asp would tenderly embrace you. I feel like that's not true, but you know, if you're convinced, then who am I to stand in the way of true love? Artie has himbo energy. Like I always say, he's just stock anime protagonist. Whoops. Hello. Himbo's a strong word. He's just a guy. Yeah, exactly. Not this guy, but he is just a guy. Okay. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to ride the... palm, yeah, okay. Hey Maria, sorry about your parents and your village being burned, but you want to cuddle? JRPG Andy. I don't even know what that means. Oh wait, that's Bart's. Bart's is JRPG Andy. I'm disappointed we didn't meme on Leg Eater enough. I think it's fine. Trying to like force a like a meme for every game is just gonna end up with none of them being very funny. I think it's fine that that Asp is like a one-time thing. Bart's would be infinitely more interesting if he was a girl. No, he would be infinitely more visually appealing if he were a girl. Bart's kicked a turtle for fun. I don't know what regular guy does that. Alright, goddammit. King, I'm going to turn you into dust for making me do this. Maybe we should just give up. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Goddess Bell. Like the family of Kashuan knows what the Goddess Bell is. Alright, Minwu, help me out here. Gordon knows where the bell is, but he fled when Althea was attacked. Okay. Let's throw used car batteries into the ocean. Memes need to come naturally. You can't force humor where there isn't any. Yeah, exactly. Where did Galoof rank? Probably in the tier of this game's king. For a similar reason. That is one deteriorating man. Alright, where am I going now? Oh wait, now I have to talk to... okay. Joseph talking about that. Maybe we should take another trip to Salamando. Okay, so I eventually... we did Sunflame, I've got to start a warship. Okay, so yeah, we have to go to Kashuan, Keep, eventually get the Sunflame to destroy the warship, but right now we're going to Salamando. Okay, I got it. where's my map? Spit on that yang. Okay. There is Salamand. Like, straight up. Okay, got it. 6 has only 3 women, but that's countered by 2 of them being the overarching protagonists. I actually didn't think about that, yeah, that, 6 actually has very few of the characters being women. For some reason, I didn't really think about that. Realm is the real protagonist. She has the highest magic power. Wait a minute. Yeah, just keep going up. Coco, our NB Monarch. Kogo is 100% Gogo. Terra, Realm, Celis, and Patricia. Gogo is such an icon. How the fuck did, I assume Amano also designed Gogo, because man, that outfit is fucking wacky. Screw that, Keena's right there. The lady from, 8. Trapped. The director of 6 said he probably gave too much of the world of Ruin to Celis, but I mean, she was his favorite. I love it myself. Well, careful about that, because that's how we got 3 Final Fantasy 13 games. When you design your waifu OC, it's really easy to get attached to them and not realize that nobody else actually gives a shit. I mean, people like Celis, so it's not the same thing, but, you know what I mean. Kina's from 9. Oh, okay. Oops. I was thinking of Quistis, actually. That's where I got confused. My bad. Yeah, Quistis. Kistis? Is the 8 girl. Kina's from 9 and isn't even a woman. I like Lightning Returns. Well, if you like it, I think that's, that is good for you, but I think most people didn't give a shit, because I don't think that game sold more than 1 million, which is pretty fucking crazy for a Final Fantasy game. Trapped, okay. Alright, fine. Amazing chat summary. What is the chat summary? Or the AI chat summary, I'm curious. Merry Quistis and Happy Squall here. Okay, Salamand is this way. Salamand! Oh, Salamand is the winter town, okay. Your help saved us. I saved everyone. Ice sled. Amite cave. A blue rock should mark the spot near where it's found. It's found. Okay. I remember the blue rock. I guess that's what the blue rock is for. Yeah, the anti-Semite cave, right, sorry. My bad. Oops. Why can I talk to you exactly? Where's Joseph? I think your Nintendo is broken. Are you Joseph? Cool. Oops. Cool. Daddy, come home safe. Goddess Bell Sunflame airship. Alright, anti-Semite falls, bro. Damn, he's got a lot of health. No magic, though, I assume. Yeah, he just is a guy that punches things. which is fine by only a 2, rank 2 in fists, and you're like 80 years old. Whatever. At least I don't have to worry about your equipment. Garlic potion. Hey, Wario. Yeah, the anti-Semite thing. I think it started as a meme from Seer's FF2 video, and then also somebody in my Tactics A2 stream, someone called the Semite code the anti-Semite code, and then I just ran with that. Okay, I have Joseph, so I have to go back to Anti-Semite Falls, or whatever the fuck. Which is not very far away, which is surprising, but still, really? You couldn't have just had the ice sled, you had to hide it in a cave next to a blue rock. Marinara. Joseph gets knives, because that's what they made claws for some reason. Oh, that's interesting. Nice blue hair. I wish I'd had the foresight to name everyone proper capitalization for their names, because I didn't realize that people would have proper capitalization and not all caps names, but whatever. This is kind of funnier. A random blue rock has to have a purpose, can't because the rock looks cool. It's weird that it's next to the rock and not just the rock itself. Garlic hurts the undead. That makes sense. When are we getting the item only run? Dude, if I got a video for you. Joseph with blue hair and pronouns. No wonder he's a communist. Oh, agility up. Nice. What's her agility at anyway? 28 agility? Is that good? It's her highest stat by a lot. 357% evade. That also seems pretty decent. Item inventory does suck. That is such a... This is yet another thing that Seer said in his video about this game, but the inventory system in this game is such a marketed step down from the original game, or the Final Fantasy 1, I mean. Really weird. Super Pika, don't look at the Death Star, you will die. Oh yeah, that, I don't know why, but that reminds me, I just randomly had the idea to look up on Twitter and Blue Sky, just type in Super Pika, and like 5 or 6 results like of people mentioning me in tweets came up on both websites, which surprised me a lot. How do I what? Why did I just get it? I should get the ice sled. Did I... What? What the fuck? You said the ice sled is... Oh! Okay, never mind. I didn't realize that's what it was gonna disappear. Cool. Tifa would give D tier cuddles. Your back would be crushed, but it would feel really nice for about 2 seconds. Best thing about 2 is it doesn't move your whole party around when you get poisoned. That is, like, unironically true that, yeah, the game doesn't shuffle your entire party around when that happens. That is, I can't even talk shit. Procured ice sled. Relax by tier English. Procured. Obtained, not good enough for you. I like that phrasing so much, I even put it on the thumbnail of the streams. Of these streams. Yeah, the bomb enemies are definitely weak to fire. I would let Tifa crush my spine. I've heard a lot of shit about the mage ogres. And I'm sure eventually I will find out what is so devastating about them. The ice sled is disintegrated. Oh, I knew it was contagious. I knew it was a bad idea to cuddle that guy. Shit talk the wall more, that'll work. Alright, now I'm going up here. Where are the ogres? They suck. I have heard as much, yes, so hopefully I don't get totally destroyed. Mage ogres. If great ogres are called grogers, do we call them mogers? Moger sounds like a slur. That's Joseph Sprite in this. He has the same skin condition as Asp. Yes, he has black belt-itis, sadly. I would let Tifa step on me. I don't know if she would do that. I mean, maybe she would. I don't know. I'm not a Final Fantasy VII expert. He has a little bit of wandis. Someone clip Super saying that. Why that of all things? She let a child run a bar. That's true. You know, you got me there. Does this game not have tents, by the way? Or did I not buy one because they're prohibitively expensive? Liking Tifa as a woman enjoyer, take a big L. Whoa. This is not a sled. I like the 1 pixel. What is that 1 pixel even representing? Just the fact that, yes, it actually is supposed to look like this, and it's not, it being 1 sprite isn't a glitch. Snow boat. I like there's no encounters. This is pretty nice. That's a flag? I guess that makes sense. Oh, there are encounters. Snowman. This is how the pioneers used to travel. Play the minigame. Is there a minigame in this version? I know there was the sliding tile shit in 1. Bad man has others. It's literally a sail. That's not what a snowman generally is. Okay. Now we're in the snow cavern now. Alright. Okay, so what I understand about this dungeon is that it's very easy to miss the goddess bell at the end of this dungeon. So I'm going to hopefully not make that same mistake like I did with the goddess bell dialogue option. This is the only game to have a snow tile until 6. Is that true? The minigame is not in the original Orpix remaster. Bummer. I like we're in a new area and we have 8 enemies on screen and only 1 of them is new. What did Square Enix mean by this? There's a minigame for 2. It comes from maxing out Toad to level 16, but... Oh, right. I think I did hear about that. Yeah, for some reason you have to max out Toad, like, which is completely nonsensical to me. I don't know if there's, like, a hint to that, but you have to max out a random black magic status spell. I don't get it. Just run the second command. I want to know that, too. Actually, the Shrek blue is awesome, this deep green color. Minigame is in remaster. Infinite Masamune from the Frog game. Oh yeah, you know that glitch that Seer talked about in this version where items that aren't supposed to break just sometimes do? Like it happened to him with the mage staves, and mage rods, whatever, and the dragon. I was reading something I was reading a Final Fantasy II LP, and it happened with the Masamune to some guy. So I think it really is just a game-spanning glitch that any item can break, even if they're like not actually supposed to. And it probably is, like, because I think Seer said it, like, it's probably 1 in 255 or 256 chance. Is that a spider? What the fuck is that thing? Yeah, that's a cool looking sprite. I like that. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's probably like the Pokemon Gen 1 miss. Weapon breaking is such a saga thing to have happen. Which, that's Reese. As for what's on screen, I do not know. I do like this sprite, though. It says Icicle, but I'm not sure if I believe it. But yeah, I like this thing. It looks more like a missing node than an icicle. Like it looks like a guy, it looks like some weird, like, horror movie monster that's, like, stuck in a cocoon. He's, like, trying to get out, like, Argh! Yeah, it is under the asp is under the channel icon. I was hoping I should have put it just directly under it to really hide it. The look of this icicle thing and the new sprites make way more sense. Here, let me try and look it up. FF2 PR sprites, spirits, whatever. Bosses and monsters. Oh yeah, I see it. Hold on, let me zoom in even more. Oops. I'm gonna bring up this sprite on screen in a second here. Here, this is what Pixel Remaster makes him look like. Which I kind of like. It's like he's got a little mouth. Also, I see that the bird on the right has not changed much. Anyway. You ever wondered if you'll do anything when you hit 5k subs? I actually do have a 5k sub thing. We're gonna watch, what's it called? Spirits Within live. I mean, I'm not gonna show it on screen. I'm gonna have like a corner of the video visible just to give an idea of where we are in the movie. But yeah, that's the plan. Freaky in a cool way. I love the bird. The game has a funny glitch with the healing staff. It heals undead and also causes damage. Does it just end up doing absolutely nothing except for giving you some weapon experience? I like the OG FF2 Icicle because it looks more alien. I like both for different reasons, I think. I wonder how the FF5 challenge is going. Release some other one challenge. Oh. Yeah, probably, if I had to guess, I would say he's probably still working on that challenge run. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling. I don't think they had tiles in Final Fantasy 1 that you could go under, did they? That's a cool innovation if they didn't. Yeah, I bet, I'm gonna take a guess that Seer might upload, like, 2 more non-Final Fantasy V challenge videos. I'm not even counting, like, if he does stuff like finding the best Mario Party or finding the best ARPG. Like, specifically 2 more challenge run videos of some games before the 5 one comes out. I believe in the process, though. I do think he will do it. If anyone can do it, it's him. There we go, okay. couldn't go under any tiles in 1, no. Nothing there. There's a door right there. Does the game think we're stupid? This challenge runs, this FF5 challenge sucks. I better do each challenge run of an easier game like Mother 1. Did it give you any insight into the challenge? No. All of our back and forths, which are not much, is me just like saying good luck, and then him saying thanks, and then me saying, hey, you want to be in this video? And he said yes. Very nice guy. I'm not saying this as like to be coy. I legitimately do not have any idea what his challenge run is. I don't have any insight or information. But also, even if I did, I probably would not tell anybody. Because he would definitely be telling me that in, like, confidentiality, whatever, if he did decide to tell me. Imagine taking a break with Mother. Chug laxative, beat FF5 without shitting yourself. Loophole, just play the game on the toilet. Seer's enough of a masochist to finish the run. Exactly. I watched a Warframe streamer do that. 2 has a lot of neat little innovations that are cool, and they still couldn't make Furion have his own sprite and not be Fighter FF1. It is weird that Maria... I mean, you know, none of the characters in the first game were explicitly women, so I get making new sprites for Maria. Guy is like... I don't think... Oh, hey, it's a door. Or it's a shitty room. Guy, I don't think is explicitly the black belt, but he's at least very similar. But then, yeah, all of the rotating fourth party member having their own, everyone having their own sprites in that slot makes sense. So it does kind of suck that Furion just looks nothing like how he does on the box art, but at least the future games improved on that. The way you explain the conversation sounds funny to me. I tell it how it is. I says it how I sees it. Guys, an edited Thief. Yeah, that makes more sense. I haven't actually seen the Thief sprite in a while. Can you beat FF5 without playing 5? Will Nayumi beat 5 first? There's a non-zero chance of that happening, yeah. There's a Warframe content creator who made a video where he linked the game to a butt plug and it somehow stayed up on YouTube. I think me and Jam were talking about that semi-recently, actually. I forget, it might have been in one of the Stranger Paradise streams, I can't remember. I also don't remember where the fuck I am. These battles go on for long enough and my attention span is small enough that I kind of forget where I'm even going. I'm probably gonna have to exit to refill my MP. Maria has no pants in this cold-ass cave. Why Maria's head is so big. I mean, they're all anime characters. All their heads are going to be various degrees of large. There's a good sword in here, but you have to go to a floor that doesn't progress to the bell. I will try my best to find it. I don't watch the Stranger streams or spoilers. Do you and Jam just talk about butt plugs casually? Not usually, no. I don't really know why it came up in that stream, I'm gonna be honest. Maria's skinnier than everyone else, so her head looks larger in comparison. Yeah, she's just wearing like a bikini, and that's it. I could pull up a map of the dungeon to give you the incorrect doors. I gotta play. I wanna do all these dungeons like legitimately. I want to have the Final Fantasy II experience of going into the Mario Maker pick-a-dick doors. Why Joseph and Maria have the same face. Classic Amanoism. Something about Joseph's face is funny to me. Just look at it. Y'all can talk about butt plugs, but I can't talk about pegging, double standard. If you want to talk about pegging, go to Nayumi's stream. She loves talking about pegging. Be careful what you wish for. At least Mario Maker doors have the courtesy of not making you walk back out. Well, it's like, what would you rather have? An encounter, a random encounter after 2 steps, or standing on a pit of spikes immediately as soon as you come out of the door? I'm not sure myself. Is that blue hair on the back of Joseph's head, or they're part of the clothes? Let me look. I think that's hair. Whoa, nice fucking skull. That's pretty scary looking. The sequel to the eye monster from the first game. He looks like Millhouse's dad. I mean, in the sense of him having blue hair and is balding, yes, I suppose so. Not as scary as Icicle. The skull is, like, scary in a conventional way, but the Icicle is, like, unnerving in a Gigu kind of way. Like Mother 1 Gig. Gigi. Has there ever actually been a canonical pronunciation, or is it just a Gygus? Really small detail. The HVMP text in battles isn't the weird small font like the SNES games. I don't like the idea of Maria having 2 spaghetti meals in a day. I say Geeg, personally. It's hair. Joseph is just a bald on top of his head. Geeg, not to be confused with Goog. What? Man, even when we're not playing Tactics A2, everybody loves saying Goog. I still don't know if it's a reference to something or people just like the word. Which, you know, I like the word, so I'm not gonna shit talk. Goog Nuke. Goog Nuke. Please name a character in Final Fantasy III Geeg. If I think I would be more likely to name someone Goog. It's Google's stock name. Is it actually? I thought, stock names were 3 characters. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of Final Fantasy II, just like in general. Oh, 2-head. Oh, dual head. Oh yeah, those 2 HP and MPs are different. Or those 2 MPs, I mean. Mint showed me the word from the meme and my brain turned off. Goog speak beaver. Ugh. Name a character in FF3 Grimp. Name a character in FF3. That'll be hard. Okay, what am I doing? I think I should heal Asp. Not sure how he got so low, but whatever. Nasdaq can be more than 3, okay. Don't give Google the satisfaction. What if Goog is white mage and Geeg is black mage? I feel like Geeg would be the white mage. Is that just me? Like, Geeg sounds like a white magey name and Goog sounds like a black magey name. Goog is this one picture of a soggy cat. I really should have just Googled this to begin with. Goog. Nope, Googling that just gives me Google. I should have known. Goog. Meme. Oh, just immediately. I like Google, just Googling Goog meme. These are the first 5 results. And then the 6th one is... Like, look at this. It's just... Tenor, x.com, imager, tenor. Goog. Put Goog in the overlay. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's look at stupid-ass picture. That's already called goog.png, how convenient. Where is add image goog? There, he can be, now Asp has a friend. It's like barely readable, but I think that makes it funnier. Now would be a good time to insert ads. I don't know if I would agree. Anyway. Can you key out the black background and put Goog under the game? Then the game would just be unwatchable. But also, I don't know how to do chroma key in OBS. There should be a hairless cat somewhere lower that says Goog Mooring. Look up DuckDuckGo means. Can you tell my brother to shut the fuck up? Shout out to the one person who disliked the video. They're just a Goog hater, that's the problem. No, wait, that one dislike was Seer, because he realized that he has to come up with a new challenge run. Free ice spell. I don't even know if I want to teach that to anybody. Goog Asp. Your chat is amused by making baby babbling noises. So true. Derek should try jangling keys in front of us. Don't worry, I disliked it too. Yeah, the more dislikes, the better. Can we get to... This is too happy. Can we get 500 dislikes? If Seer confirms disliking the stream, I will change my like to a dislike for solidarity. Well, we'll never know, because as far as we know, he spends his, he wakes up, he eats, he shits, he plays Final Fantasy V, and then he falls asleep again. So, who knows? After all this Googling, I'm gonna take my meds. Probably a good idea. Man, this dungeon's fucking something, huh? Mythril staff? One of you has staves, right? Or is that a spear? I assume this is a spear, Mythril spear. I guess I don't really want that. Goog medication. Supra throwing stones in a glass house. That's my favorite, that's my favorite pastime, is that. One of the chests has the sword, okay. It's not just a Mythril sword, is it? Because I already got a Mythril sword. Mr. makes Butterfree and FFV videos that goes to sleep. Whatever. I was maybe missing 1 MP, because I taught everybody... Well, I taught the 3 of them Cure, and I guess I had her use it once. I forget when, but I guess that's what I did. Oh, what a time to be out of MP. I think I should exit out of... Actually, if I'm going to exit, then I should, say, conserve my MP. No, let's just run. Try and run. Forgot about this dungeon. To be fair, I was playing a little bitch and had a map of it open. I don't think it's... Or I think it's understandable to want to have a map open of the dungeons in this game, considering how infamously annoying they are. Run, run, run. Trapped. Trapped, trapped, trapped. Okay, ineffective, ineffective, miss. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do nothing the whole game. God damn. How's Fury and Spirit stat? I'm not sure. I haven't really checked other people's stats. I will after this battle, though. Now John Square's gonna mock me. Fuck him. I like to imagine YouTubers as their channel icons, so in my mind, Seer really is a clay fighter, man. Super is the world's most bitter Lilligant. I actually feel similarly. It's hard for me to not picture people as their channel icon. The crossover of the century: Clay Fighter versus Pokemon. Base reveals are lame because they ruin the magic. I agree. Exits. Let's get the fuck... What? I can't warp out of here, there's an energy field. Okay, I didn't see that coming. I guess I'm a witch cowgirl, I'll take it. Mario Maker door? Yep. Zombies. I'm the Geo plush, so epic sauce. I'm a handsome cat person. Green Goblin implies that Spider-Man exists in FF universe. Don't be so hard on yourself, you're not that ugly. Thanks, I guess. Good to know that things could be a lot worse. Spider-Man's a secret boss in FF2. The icon is Phelan from Dungeon Meshi, gobbling up a cheesecake. Get me out of here. At least I have an ether, so if I need to fight a boss, I won't be totally screwed. This is the only place I can use it. Oh, I use it, not I can use it. I was gonna say, like, what? You're not allowed to use it in other places? But no, I just read it wrong. I have my own witch icons and such in Discord. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, my icons in my various websites I use is, like, most of the time it's a Lilligant, but, like, my Discord and YouTube ones are different. My Discord one is the one that Jordan made for me, but my YouTube one has always been one that a friend of mine from when I was on DeviantArt just made for me for fun. I don't know if they made it or if they, like, cropped it from an already existing art piece they did. I don't know. I don't even remember what their DeviantArt account is anymore, unfortunately, so I can't credit them, which is disappointing. Discord banned and hates Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, like that, we were talking about this in, I think in yesterday's Stranger Paradise stream, free Mythril Shield. Well, I wish I hadn't bought one. There was, like, this conspiracy theory that lasted for, like, less than a day about how there was a guy on Reddit who was trying to convince people that Discord was banning links to Nexus mods. You would get, like, a 2-year ban. It's like a whole, like, miniature rabbit hole story, and I'm not gonna get super into it right now, but the basic thing is that the guy who tried to initiate the conversation about it is, like, a whack job conspiracy theorist, and it's not worth worrying about. Is Joseph wearing sandals? Is he? I wish he shouldn't be, considering this water is probably fucking cold. They do look sandal-like, though. Joseph's mugshot is great, but the sprite looks like a really old person. Those are badly colored boots. Googs. I'm trying too hard with that one. I never knew the Lilligant in your YouTube profile was fan art. I thought it was low-quality official art. Yeah, I've downloaded. I mean, the picture was never super high quality because, again, I think that it was just cropped from their other, like another piece that they made. But it has gotten less and less quality over the years because I kept having to re-download it because I kept losing it. Now I have it saved in like 3 different places, so I'll never lose it again, hopefully. Caring too much, okay. Well, 90% of it is fucking potions. Probably has a hairpiece. Joseph got some crazy frostbite. Oh, ancient sword. Oh, but mobs. Well, I should have equipped that, I should have equipped that ether, huh? I think I'll be alright, though. Oh yeah, you don't have any items, right? Yeah, you don't have anything. All you can do is nothing. Hello. Boo, monster box. Ineffective. I don't know if that means it missed or if it means these guys aren't actually undead. Those guys in the back aren't. Joseph might get frostbite. I hope he'll be okay. Ancient sword will be the best sword you have for a while, and even then it'll be useful for the entire game. What does it do? I'm assuming there's no old debuff in this game. Life 2, that's like a rise. Yeah, I got Life 2 like 5 hours into this game. Crazy efficiency. I'll save my last thing of MP for something else, I guess. Ancient sword casts cures. Chance to curse enemy on hit, which lowers attack and defense. That seems pretty good. If life is so good, why isn't there a life too? Oh. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I don't even think I got hit. Or maybe I did. I got hit once. Cool. What's that damage of increase? 5 more. Curse halves attack and defense by 50% each. That seems like a very good sword. It's not like bugged, like it doesn't actually... It doesn't instead do nothing. Seems like if Naomi can't flee, then nobody can, but she does have the highest agility, so I guess that makes sense. Ouch. I'm just gonna hold A and... the grenades have more HP than I thought. I probably should stop gambling on that. Maybe I should just run away. If I can't one-round them with Naomi and Joseph, then it's probably not worth fucking around. Trapped, yeah. Is this just an unrunnable encounter? Am I just stuck here? Super big, breaking gender stereotypes and making Naomi the sword user inspirational. I'm a ground-breaking individual. Ancient sword doesn't have the best accuracy, but its status makes it great to offhand. Is that why I'm suddenly missing a lot? Yeah, I can't hit shit suddenly. I feel like I should put the Mythril sword back on. Like woke Pika, super awoke. Fuck. Groundbreaking is that slang for fat. You're on thin ice. 40% less accurate? Okay, maybe I should put the Mythril sword back on for now then, because that's real bad. Speaking of bad, that barely healed for anything. I imagine the miss being said like the Mario Party announcer. Yeah, Naomi has not been able to hit a goddamn thing. Assuming Joseph hasn't, like, Joseph hasn't missed at all, so I'm going, oh, I finally hit something. I think I'm going to put the other sword back on, at least until I can get some more sword levels, maybe. Ugh. I inflicted curse at the very end. Sheesh. Alright, good thing I taught you guys Cure. Versus why you want to offhand the weapon. Oh, we found it. Probably not going to be the line, though. I can understand him. Proto-Moogles. Bella's hitting me on the right wall. Let's seek Beaver. I don't suppose I can exit now. No, I have no MP anyway, so not like that really matters right this moment. This translation stinks poop. Icicle fell? Yeah, they do that. Give me that other sword. I will not be getting rid of it, but yeah, I need the consistent damage right now, more than curse. This is the later FF, the beavers would definitely be Moogles. I wonder, would the Moogles just be hanging out in a place like this? An ice cave? With, like, fucking alien, icicle enemies. Asp is fluid in beaver. Like, why the fuck is there a beaver emote? The hell? No Asp speaks beaver. Playthrough ruin. It's interesting they didn't change them to Moogles. You need curse for the boss that's coming up. Well, I can't hit shit, so I can't imagine that. Like, even if it is useful, I can't imagine the that the weapon is super useful because I can't hit shit. They were in a snowy cave in 6. Okay, fair enough there. Some guy just posted his Smeargle persona to E621. His name is Reese. It's one letter off. It's not the same thing. That's what I'm going with. What did Minta mean by this? Smear. Are you away? You're watching this stream while also simultaneously on E621? Is that what I'm supposed to be taking from this? Beaver's my favorite sentient race. Hi.
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
Where's the rabbit?
See? It's not so easy, is it? You're getting banned now.
It was just a cheek. It was platonic.
Okay, if you say so.
Hello there.
Hi. Refreshing the front page, holding the R button. God damn it. Trapped. Yeah, can you guys... Okay, you guys can at least kill the dual head, or Naomi can. Beaver beats Elf, which FF hates. I have a Telegram bot that forwards me E621 images of my preferred tags. Okay. I am going to not ask any more questions. Why? No, we don't. We should not ask any more questions. I'm okay with just not knowing. I'm here for the goog. That's good, because there's a goog. Alright, I really should use all these potions. I was complaining about half my inventory being potions, but I don't fucking use them for no reason. That healed a lot more than... Oh, it heals 40, okay. I know someone said you're supposed to use potions in battle to get more healing, but whatever. I really just don't care right now. Believe me, I have bigger things to worry about at this moment. Show me the goog. My question was why Telegram. I understand the bot. I came here from your comment on Series FF2 video. That's interesting. Silver armor, which I assume is bad. Another turtle. Okay, this is why I put on the ether. Because I think this thing is super beefy. Yeah, I guess that's why curse would be useful. Puffing ethers. Turtle from FF5, hi. Got the goog bell. Now you can skip that second to last dungeon. Yeah, that's pretty good, fucking good damage. Thank you, Minwoo, for the free ether to make this boss actually possible. Ethers smell like permanent markers. Honestly, I could see that. I think that's believable. I love that Guild Turtle has an attack called Turtle. It's one of the most devastating attacks in the game. I assume it was just a weird joke by the developers, but yeah, I do like that. I think ethers would taste and smell like a Red Bull. Maybe. I guess, I don't know. I like the permanent marker thing. Okay, so... Yeah, you're supposed to beat it, and then... Do I just have it now? Okay, I do have the Goddess Bell, because I've heard stories of people... It might have been in Seer's video, actually, where, you beat the turtle, but then you forget to actually grab the bell. Say Goddess Bell. Let me just make absolutely sure. G-Bell. Okay, yes. I think we're good. I'm gonna put everything in the bottom. Not bad. Alright. G-Bell. Yeah, it sure is. What do high ethers smell like? It's liquid cocaine. Joseph has blue sideburns and a brown mustache. He's a man's man. He's Millhouse's dad, according to someone else in chat. Saw an image that filled me with so much disgust I want to leave the planet. Gee, that sure is a bell. You should save that ice tome for my boy Gordon. I wasn't really gonna mess with the optional party, or the rotating party members at all, just because why bother when they're just gonna leave and die? Cyber Trump with an Ahegao print rap. That's, funny. Joseph is Aph's dad who abandoned him at birth. Gordon has 22 on all stats, that's pretty high for base int, but you need to, like, grind the ice move to be decent even remotely, right? I don't know. I mean, if I sell it, probably only be for 200. I'm not getting that much out of it. Like, money doesn't seem too hard to get in this game, so I'm not too concerned about it. And we're giving away my Orichalcum to Layla. On one, you will get EXP faster with stronger enemies. Is that actually a thing? That stronger enemies give you more weapon experience? I've always been unclear about that. Use the book in a boss fight. Yeah, just do like 3 damage to everything in the battle. It is. You're already fighting rank 2 enemies. Okay. If your wife birthed a bunch of snakes in the shape of a human being, you'd abandon it too. I'm with you there for once. Next dungeon has rank 3 and 4. That is how it works. The higher the enemy rank, the higher the greater the stat growth. That's cool. Borgan. I like his stance. He's dressed like a jester with his color scheme. Yeah, I got ambushed apparently and he cured himself. Sure. He looks like a pirate. He does. Yeah, he does. Definitely. I remember a seer in his run got hard-walled here because Borgan just wanted to spam the shit out of healing moves. Hopefully, I don't know how much Cure 3 heals for, but hopefully I can outpace his damage. Why is Borgan doing the Roblox smile face? Antibiotics here is called Elixir, and the thing doesn't taste well. Well, at least Naomi and Joseph can do damage to him, so... even if I do run out of MP somehow, I won't be hard-locked here forever, I hope. I love saying Borgan. It's a good name. Join me, chat. There we go. That turtle was way harder. Agility up. Power up. MP up. Fist level up. Well, good thing you got that fist level up. Unfortunately, it's going to be the last thing you ever level up. Oh shit, cutscene music. Oh shit, sad music. Well, damn. If he got that level up one fight before, he would have done so much more damage to Borgan. Poor bastard. He used level 3 fist to punch the boulder. You remember to unequip Joseph? I did not, but I didn't equip anything on him either, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think I took his items if he had any. I didn't take his equipment, though. Just how like a sudden and quick death is in this game. No one ever mentioned that this game has cutscene music. And there was like a small sad theme that played in the 5 steps before I exited the dungeon. This game is incredible. First playable character to die in FF. That's true. Joseph should have been in Theatrhythm instead of Leon. What are you doing? Me? Oh, just a plug-in. He tried the Chris Redfield. Yeah, he tried it like 20 years before it was attempted in earnest. Oregon looks like a Banjo-Kazooie character. Yeah, he kinda does. Leon's cooler. Debatable. He would have died from liver failure soon anyway. Sadder than Aerith. Oh my god. Truth nuke. Now Joseph's going to heaven to punch the Emperor in the dick. Yep, this walkthrough that I have from GameFAQs I think is based on Dawn of Souls because it says like make sure to give Minwu all of the Mythril equipment because for Rebirth of Souls or whatever. I hope I don't have to use that walkthrough very much. Time to tell his daughter about his early demise, FF Victory theme. Aerith wishes she was as cool as Joseph. Truth nuke. Final Fantasy's more grounded, which is why Joseph died. Why Furion go on about his lungs being on fire over Joseph dying or something. Okay, so now I have the Goddess Bell, so I am assuming I am supposed to go to Cashwan Keep, use the Goddess Bell on the Sunflame. I didn't Asp cast his iconic spell Asp Blast to destroy the boulder. It was so sudden I genuinely missed the death scene. The Goddess Bell's on the door of the keep. Okay, gotcha. FF2 is a realistic depiction of Furion having a panic attack over Joseph dying. It's so fucked up. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Salamand. Bofsk. Wait, someone said, they sell the best armor for a while, doesn't have a big evasion penalty. The silver armor? I have the armor and weapons up on the screen on my other monitor. Oh, it's silver curious. It's not silver armor. Okay. I wish the game had different icons for the different kinds of armor, unless they do and I don't realize. Alright, let's sell some shit. Oh wait, is this it? I just have a free one, okay. Must have picked it up earlier and forgot. Mythril Spear, don't really need that. Where's the ice sled? Put this over here. Got so many antidotes. Copper. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll head over to Bofsk now and buy some silver armor for people. So that means Silver Aja. I know I missed Joseph's moment, I want to say anyway, the game has bigger balls than 4 when it comes to character sacrifice. Yeah, it is kind of funny that they, both games have characters, like many characters die, but they only actually takes in 2. Maybe another life tome will ease the pain of Joseph's death. Is it Joseph? Or is it like supposed to be Yosef? Are you on your NES console or emulator? Don't tell nobody, but I actually took the insides out of my Famicom and then put them in my computer, so I'm emulating it on a console. Did you visit his daughter? I did not. I guess I should do that. Get the fuck out of the way. Where even is his daughter? Is it in this house? Is it in this town? I guess I should ask. Sunflame, Goddess Bell, huh? Hey, you want his ice sled back? I guess that's it. Joseph got unpersoned. Oh, Max, you're here. Oh shit, what was the name of that maybe gotcha character that I was talking about earlier, whose name ended in Y? Speaky? Speaky with an I. Do you know who that is? It's like a nun or some shit. Hammer a morning child keywords. I miss Joseph's death. It was so fast, so many people missed it. Your dad got heckin' unalived. Hashtag thoughts and prayers. I'm gonna throw up. Your dad got crushed. In Japanese, it is Yosef. Okay, I'll try and get used to saying Yosef then. You call Yosef Stalin, Yosef Stalin. Okay, wait a minute. Where was Bosk had the Silver Curious? Yeah, I think I'm heading that way. Bafsk. Yeah, that town, like, right over the corner. I'm sorry, it's true. Your dad is dead. Wild Rose got a spell. This game's dialogue system is so jank. But it's funny. I saw your dad get flattened by a boulder, and I left the cave. I call him Yogurt Stalin. I was a stupid child. In Splendoribus Sanctorum? Like a Kingdom Hearts game. Joseph is deteriorating. This is the point of the game. Money stops being an issue. That's kind of funny. It's just like most of the good stuff you find, you get in this game from chests. Because I remember I saw someone say that, not in chat, just like I heard somewhere, that the item shops are exactly the same in every single town. They all three of the guys always sell the exact same things. I want to talk to people and for them to answer with question marks 90% of the time. That means they're going to give you good money rewards. No, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to figure it out eventually. I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna put a picture up on stream. A speaky character. Lootandwaifus.com. What the fuck? What is this? Speaky meme? Yeah, it's this. It's like this picture. Why is it so small? It's like this picture. I don't know if she's a nun or what, but it's something. I don't know what the fuck this is. But I keep getting memes recommended to me about it. Whatever it is. What if Furion is a bipedal parrot man and he repeats words back in the same voice? He heard them. Oh shit. Imagine Yosef's daughter is getting more upset with Bosch screaming keywords. The reason why Bosch and Aspen in the back row, just because they're the mages, I guess. Sid sucks at driving the ship. This keyword system inspired the development of the game Harvester. Yeah, you can see the inspiration. Okay, the armor store. Where's the armor store? Where is it? Furion power walking around the town going, where's the armor store? Where is it? I don't see it. Am I blind? There's a weapons store. There it is, I am blind. Brock, Wild Rose, Brock. Alright, buy a couple of these. Kind of presumptuous to assume I know who she was. Look, if I can trust anybody to know these weird gacha games that I don't know anything about, it'd be you. And that's not an insult. At least it's not supposed to be. Mom, what's going on? White mask. Hello. Only Hoyo ones. It might have been a Hoyo character for all I know. I don't know. Little Johnny can't go to school today. Why? Ice sled. A little bit of an insult. Max is the gacha gooner. I don't think I'd say that. I don't know if I go that far. Furion and has verbal tics. Poor Max. Get me out of this fucking goblin. Get me out of here. Why am I fighting parties of goblins? Why can't I fight real enemies? Why am I still fighting the level 1 shits? I get ambushed and 25% of the enemies just flee immediately. Get the fuck out of here. Why do they moonwalk when they run? They're keeping an eye on a very close eye on the enemy. I have not found the chocobo, no. I think there are chocobos, but you might go through the whole game without knowing. I do know there is a chocobo forest, I just don't know where it is. Yeah, that purple hornet is what made me realize there's apparently 2 different kinds of poison in this game. There's just regular poison, like, stays after battle, and then there's temporary poison. There's one NPC in Salaman that gives you a hint. What if instead of verbal tics, people had verbal ticks and sprayed ticks out like a fountain when they talked? Wouldn't that be fucked up and weird? Yes, that would be disturbing. Poison and toxin. A black hornet? Is that a Marvel character? Sounds like one. At a pretty obvious spot in later games, but in this one it's kind of hidden. How else are we gonna justify these Asunas? This is look outside. That's true, that does sound like a look outside thing. Yumi-chan is in the stream. Go Yumi, Maria. Close enough. Wind up witch, why not like wind up witch? Like why did you have to say that? Reference to the black. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point. Black chocobo. Goddess Bell. Oh my god, get me the fuck out of here. I assume the black chocobo is purple because of sprite color. I mean, the SNES had more colors, but, like, I don't know, maybe just having a mostly black bird. They probably could have made it less purple, but I don't know. I think it was a cool thing that it's just, well, I don't know, cool. Like, I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here. I think it's fine that the black chocobo was purple until 14 fucked things up for everybody by making it actually black. I'm sure a game before 14 did it, but I want to blame 14 for it, just out of spite. Johnny Yugposh, look at this fire. Goddess Bell. Bell. You can't use this, okay. Sane take. I took a spicy nap after a concussion and woke up with no filter. The fleeing is just your party moonwalking. Alright, look at this guy. Please help me find it. Okay. What you got? Wow, you do not look like how you looked like on the overworld. What you got? 2 potions. Okay, he's got a spear. Maybe I guess I should have kept the Mythril spear for him. Oops. Oh well. He'll be fine. A lovely sound plays. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh yeah, it is Marth. Oh shit. So glad we go so far in Yumi's 5 stream. I can only imagine. I eventually do want to do a Crystal Chronicles playthrough with me, Naomi, Jam, Roman. And now he has. What color hair is your? What the fuck color is your hair? It's blue in the menu. It's white here, and it was brown on the overworld. Anyway, so I can only imagine how well that run's gonna go. Marth, but he's a Lance Lord. He'd probably be better. Well, I don't know. Is Marth good in his games? I think people told me that he's good in, like, the remake of 1, but he's not good in the original 1. Atlas Red Mage. Yeah, actually, yeah, he is just an edited Red Mage, isn't he? What is this thing? He's great in the original. Godlike in 1, good in 3, terrible in everywhere else. Okay, I guess I had it backwards then. Maybe they're a Saiyan and swap hairs in battle to power up. Gordon is currently in Super Saiyan 1, and he will... Why does he only have 64 fucking health? Wait, is Gordon the coward guy? He's like from the starting town, he's like the coward that no one likes. Raiden MGR. Oh yeah, that's also true. Gordon is the coward, okay. I guess that explains why he sucks. Gordon's mastered Ultra Instinct. Yeah, he didn't need HP because he maxed out his agility, except unfortunately for him, he lost it all. Now he's getting hit again. Gordon got the heart disease Goku had. So your stats. Yeah, your stats are pretty good considering you suck. Maybe I really should just give him the Ice Tome. Why not? I'm not gonna sell it. Anyway. First MP level, we'll get 22 MP. That seems pretty good. Yeah, it's not gonna get used for much. What am I gonna do? Sell it for 200 gil? I'm not gonna give it to anybody else. I just realized... Oh yeah, ogres. I just realized that there's a trash can icon and then he's not a sled icon. Now you know. Asp looks friend-shaped. $17 damage. Way to go, Gordon. Rate these ogres. Where does his clothes end and his hair begin? That's what I want to know. I had a good idea to start dual-wielding Naomi. Holy wood! His hair is the belt? Oh, okay, so like Bayonetta, but if it was a muscular monster. Gotcha. Wearing the jaunty little bracelets. Oh, he had to use all 5 of his ices to do it, but he actually killed something. MP up. Yep, straight to 27 MP. Hollywood mentioned. There's a black pixel. Oh yeah, that's true. There's a single black pixel that separates it. New mage just dropped. They're both wearing them. I don't think you have a chance at the mint. They might be together. Oh hey, a Mythril cane. Or staff, whatever. I think I already had one. No, I don't. Okay, oh, cool. I'll like never use it, but still nice to have. You can take both. Ugh. This reminds me of the Castle of Ordeals from 1. Oh my god, Wrath. Those teeth are huge. Not a fan of these guys. Gordon's hair color reminds me of Cecil's 4 hair color. Just white. This is the only time I've ever gotten a mono character sprite with the correct hair color. Kinda crazy. Man, multi-targeted magic does not do very well in this game. The rats have the same expression Super does when he reads my chat messages. Oh yeah, if I'm gonna have Gord as a spellcaster, I probably should remove his spear, right? He has a 40% magic penalty, which I still don't actually know what that means. If only wands were broken in FF2. I don't really want to use the bows because they have big magic penalties. I'd rather just have, because I know that eventually there's like the healing staff and the men gauche, so I'm just training up their weapon usage to have those basically. Good video by play, thank you. If you're gonna be a spellcaster, you want to cast Exit, go back to town, come back to the dungeon with the airship. Multi-target magic gets its damage divided by 4, no matter what. Okay, it feels like more than 4, but I guess that is what it feels like either way. It feels like a very, very big decrease. Magic penalty is only relevant for hit rates, and it means nothing against enemies weak to an element. Okay, gotcha. I guess I'll just keep it on him. Why not? I guess I could give a bow to Gordon, because I don't really give a shit about what he does. You can't remove Gordon's spear, that's fucked up. Alright, sorry, I thought we were all on the same page here, my bad. Ugh. Wraith. If this is 1, I would have been back attacked by these fuckers. Party foul. Yes.
What time is it?
9:55, so I'm gonna have to be going soon.
Alright.
I'm glad you said something, because I can't easily see my clock.
Okay.
I'll try and get through this dungeon and then stop, probably. Oh, sorry I wasn't around for Rise, I was white. That's fine. It's all good. I figured that you either had something more important going on or you just didn't feel like it, you know. You don't have to justify it to me. Might do RPG guess, let you fuck with items that are theirs. It's like a 50-50, well, I don't know the odds. But, yeah, some games do let you fuck with them, some don't. Like, if you could just take... well, I don't want to spoil it. There's a Tales of game that has a guest party member who has really, really good shit, and if you could take it, then that would be really nice, but you can't. Apparently reviews of the Zillia remaster for Switch are saying it's good. I have heard that it is like a fine port, but it seems like there are things that are broken about it, like skits aren't showing up when they're supposed to be. Why couldn't they have just gotten the Graces remastered guys to do it? The port of Graces is fucking perfect. Ugh, I don't know. If they fix the bugs and patches and stuff, then I'll pick it up on Steam. It's actually... The Zillia Remaster is actually 25% off on Steam right now. I don't think anyone could fix Symphonia 2. Yeah, that game's not fixable, but I do like it in a Kusoge kind of way. I was earning money to pay rent. Yeah, that's more important than playing video games. Work is more important. They trust that you wouldn't do anything mean. Yeah, Naomi did get hit for pretty good amount too. Yeah, just heal everybody. What did I get from that chest? A Mythril shield? Or a gold shield? I got a gold shield. Gold shield got anything cool going on? It says immune, or on this website it says element poison. Does that mean I'm immune to poison now while I have it equipped, or does that mean that if I use it as an item, I will cast poison? Is that even a... Excuse me, is that even a spell? Shield Shot is good until the end of the game. If playing this Sunday, I'll make sure to be available. I do want to try and make Sunday the Rise streams. Yesterday was weird. I don't know, the Monster Hunter streams are just all over the place altogether. Gold shield, one of the elemental shields. Elements are fire, thunder, ice, and poison. Being immune to poison is great because poison is so prevalent in 2. I would have loved to have this shield in Final Fantasy 1. I don't think I've gotten hit with permanent poison yet, actually. I'm sure now that I've said that I will, but I've been pretty lucky so far. There's later a spell for poison damage. Yeah, I think this fan translation calls it Arrow, but the Dawn of Souls calls it Scourge or something. God damn, I'm sneezing so much. I don't think you're immune to poison, just that it'll do half damage. Okay, never mind then. I'm not sure where... Like, yeah, out of all elements, I guess Arrow would make the most sense to be the poison one, but I don't know, that's weird. Venom Thorn has a chance to drop it. I don't even think it's possible to defend yourself from status effects. Not even, like, the ribbon doesn't even do that. That sucks. Well, like, instant death is a status, right? I know the pro ring is still in this game. Or is it? Actually, I guess I don't know. Is that the mage ogre? Wizard ogre! That might be bad. I've heard bad things about this guy. Like, you just can't not die if a Corel hits you. Magic defense might have a role. Ice 5. That does hurt a bit. It's hitting me at all. Yeah, I was thinking of exiting after this place. Get Gordon his MP back at least so we can contribute. Not sure how much HP these wizard ogres have. Okay, I did kill it. Remember H.C. Bailey would save his mini and toad spells for these guys. Man, I forgot about H.C. Bailey. I watched the shit out of his Final Fantasy playthroughs when I was much younger. Is he still doing stuff? I hope so. There's also Rao Cow. I checked out his channel a while ago. He's still going at it, which is neat. He streams. Makes sense. Sure. You can tell me where the Chocobo is. It'll be nice to know. Working on Breath of Fire 3. I'm surprised he hasn't... Like, with how long he's been going for, like, over a decade. Probably, like, almost 2 decades. I'm surprised he hasn't done, like, every single retro RPG ever made, including the ones you never heard of. South of Cashwan Keep, okay. Streams his Let's Play prep and just for fun. Agility up. Fire level up. Also, I can see how you could see the trash can icon as a, what's it called, a sled. Please tell me I can exit out of this place. Okay, cool. I definitely forgot that there are some places you can't exit out of. I don't remember which places exactly, so when it happens in the future, I will be taken off guard. HC Bailey and Chugga Conner are the two main channels carrying the flame of the classic Let's Play. Very respectable. Oops. HC redid his FF2 LP with a bunch of updated info. Not here, up to the immediate forest, okay. Oh, okay, I just ran into it accidentally. Ugh. Ugh. Goddess Bell. What? Did I do it? Do I just, like, exit now? I have a chocobo? Oh. This is a 5-second loop, and this was DLC in, the After Them Curtain Call, by the way. Damn, look at that butt. Jordan. Jordan.
Oh.
Look. Wait.
What?
Look.
Is that a bird? Oh. Oh! It is moving entirely too fast.
Yeah, he's a bird.
And slow at the same time. It's awful. I don't like it. It keeps shaking its little butt.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous.
Don't you wish you could do that?
Honestly, work.
Yeah, put in work.
No, honestly, like, slay.
Chocobo greater than Cardi B.
Shut your ass up right now.
I didn't say it, but I was thinking it.
So stupid.
Scream more things at the bipedal birds. Yachts. God damn it. Glad Chugga Conner is still okay. Me too. I recommend Sid's place you can buy a quick ride to the keep. I don't actually, like, how does the chocobo, or not the chocobo, the airship thing actually work? Where even is the... Is this even... Is this it? No, this is the revived place. Chogyatbo. Chocogyat. Pay the guy next to Sid and the airship spawns. And it's a taxi. Is it in this town? Am I just, like, dumb? This is not Sid's town, okay. I am dumb, but I guess not in this case. Count Gyatkola? The fuck? Okay. I think I actually will stop here. I'm feeling very, congested. Not congested, I feel like I have a cold, and I don't want to just start sniffling into the microphone for the next, like, 20 minutes until I leave. But at least I made some progress. We got Minwoo. Well, we had Minwoo, and then he left. We got Yosef, and then he died. And now we have Gordon. Guy is Asp, yes. Chocobo versus Asp in an ass-shaking context. He's got Chocobo butt on the brain. Yeah, you got me there. Ugh. Ugh. This Thong's notes sound like Miku's static song. I don't know when I'll stream next. Hopefully sooner rather than later. See ya.